Alright, so for number one, I'm going to go ahead and we're trying to find the slope-intercept form of the equation to the line. So I have y equals mx plus b. Right. Now, when it comes to finding the equation of a line in slope-intercept form, the easiest thing to find is going to be your b, the last part of your equation, which is the y-intercept, right? The y-intercept. Again, the y-intercept just stands for where the graph crosses the y-axis. So if I'm looking at this right here, my graph crosses the y-axis at -1. So what that tells me is that my b, or the guy at the very end, is -1, right? So if I look at my answer choices, -1, -1, +1, that guy's out, and -1. All right, so we can go ahead and move on from there. The next thing you want to do is find your slope, right? I want to find the slope. Now keep in mind that slope of a graph is going to be rise over run. Now, when you're finding rise over run, you can use any point. Now, I even added a point for the y-intercept, but I'm gonna go ahead and skip that point and use the 2 points that were provided for me on the graph. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do rise. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So my rise right here is 6, and my run is gonna be 1 and 2, right? So my run is 2. So I have a rise over run of 6 over 2, which gives me an answer of 3. Right, so 3. So I have two of them that have a 3 as a slope, and the other one's going to be 1/3. So this guy's out for sure too. So once I have that, my slope is 3. The last thing I want to do is, if you notice that the only difference between these two guys is that one's positive and one's negative. So the suggestion I've been giving you all, right, and it's up here also, right, is to write a word to determine whether it's positive, negative, 0, or undefined, right? So I'm going to go ahead and write apple, right? So as I'm writing the word apple on this line, I see that my word technically is going up, right? It's going in an upward motion. So therefore, my slope should be positive 3x. So letter A.